Commander Cody.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord. Blast him!
What's up guys, it's your boy PJ the Paradox Nerd back again with another Hot Toys review, and today I'll be reviewing one of the most anticipated Star Wars Hot Toys releases this year, and that is Hot Toys MMS 524 Commander CC2224 aka Commander Cody from the Revenge of the Sith movie. Commander Cody, you traitor! How could you try to kill one of the most beloved Jedis in the Jedi Council, and that is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was your general and he trusted you because you were his friend and commander of his 212th Attack Battalion. How could you? Guys, Order 66 was one of the most emotional moments in any of the Star Wars movies because that was when the clone army betrayed their Jedi generals by executing all of them. And to see that betrayal on the big screen gets me emotional every single time I watch it. And Commander Cody was one of the first ones to lead that purge. That jerk. That is why I need him in my collection, not only because of his part in Order 66, but also his role as a clone commander in the Clone Wars cartoon. So guys, I hope that Commander Cody is not only the catalyst to execute Order 66, but also a catalyst for Hot Toys to make the rest of the clones and hopefully their father Jango Fett. I really hope that Commander Cody's portrait turns out great so that I can be assured that the rest of the clones and Jango Fett's portrait are great as well, because Hot Toys are just going to reuse this same portrait over and over again with minor changes here and there. So without further ado, let's find out how this portrait turned out by starting this review right now. Alright, so let's begin this review by taking a closer look at the accessories that he comes with, starting off with the base. And as you can see, this is the same reused base that they have used in many previous Star Wars releases. Kind of wish that they would change it up once in a while. But to be honest, it really doesn't bother me. just because I'll most likely display Commander Cody without the base. And in front of the base, you have his name plaque that says Commander Cody. He comes with an extra unmasked portrait. And as you can see, it looks absolutely amazing. But we'll take a closer look at the portrait a little bit later in the video. He comes with a pair of antennas, an orange one and a white one. And in just a second, I'm going to show you guys where to attach it on the figure. So the orange antenna attaches to the left pauldron, and there should be a peg hole right on the pauldron itself. And just stick it right in, just like so. So the white antenna attaches to the left side of the helmet. It comes with this interchangeable hollow communicator arm, which actually has a lighter feature. To access the battery compartment, you just got to remove this piece of the armor, and there it is. So you could actually attach the holograms and light it up. Pretty cool. Speaking of holograms, you actually get 4 holograms. You get an Obi-Wan Kenobi hologram, and as you can see, it's sculpted really well. A Master Yoda hologram, a Clone Trooper hologram, and an Emperor Palpatine hologram, so you can reenact the scene where Commander Cody was receiving Order 66. He comes with this jetpack, and as you can see, the paint application, detail, and weathering on this jetpack turned out amazing. I do want to mention that there is a magnet on the jetpack, and they added this felt so that you don't ruin the figure when you attach the jetpack on the back of the figure. So pretty cool. He comes with a pair of gun holding hands, and as you can see, the paint application on the armor on the back of the hand turned out great. He also comes with a thumbs up gesturing left hand, a smell my finger or pointing left hand, and a shoot that Obi-Wan Kenobi gesturing right hand. So let's move on to the weapons that he comes with. So he comes with a pair of DC-15S pistols, and as you can see, it is painted really well, good weathering, amazing details on them. He also comes with a DC-15S blaster carbine, and as you can see, it does have some moving parts, so pretty cool. And I do want to mention again the amazing details and paint application on this blaster carbine. And last but not least, he comes with this DC-15A blaster rifle. And as you can see, great weathering and paint application on the rifle. Fantastic details. I'm telling you guys, Hot Toys did a really nice job with these weapons, and I really love how they turned out. Alright, so let's go over the articulation real quick, starting off with the head. So his head is on a ball joint, so you have really good range of motion with the helmet. So you could turn his helmet from side to side. You could bring it up, and you could bring it down, and you could also tilt it from side to side as well. Let's switch it out with the unmasked portrait and check out the articulation with the unmasked portrait on. Alright, so let's check out the articulation with the unmasked portrait. So you could actually turn his head from side to side. You could do some tilting from side to side as well. You could bring his head down, and you could bring it up just about 30 to 40 degrees. So pretty good range of motion with the head and neck area. So moving down to the shoulder joints, unfortunately because of his shoulder armor, you could only bring his arm out just about 30 to 40 degrees. You could bring it forward and back just about 90 degrees. There's some swivel in the biceps, as you can see. His elbow is double jointed, so you could actually bend it a little bit past 90 degrees. Then onto the torso, unfortunately because of his armor, you have a little bit range of motion around this area. So you could actually only do a little bit of an ab crunch, and that's about it. Let's move down to the hip joints. Unfortunately, you could only bring his hips out just about 30 degrees. You could bring it forward just about 20 to 30 degrees and bring it back just about 5 degrees. His knee is double jointed, so you could actually bend it a little bit past 90 degrees. And last but not least, the ankle joint, so you could actually bring his foot forward just about 10 degrees, bring it back just about 5 degrees, and he's got some swivel around the ankle joints. And here is a closer look at the head sculpt, and I'm gonna say this right off the bat, that this portrait is a perfect 10. That's right, you heard me say it. This head sculpt is a perfect 10, and Hot Toys nailed the likeness of Temuera Morrison with this portrait. I am absolutely ecstatic that this turned out really well, just because now that this portrait turned out well, they could use or reuse this same portrait for the rest of the clone troopers and even Jango Fett. Man, I can't wait to get the rest of the clone troopers. And yeah, hopefully they drop the pre-order for Jango Fett, because, you know, I've been waiting maybe, you know, 2 or 3 years for that pre-order, and God knows how long that's gonna take to be made. Probably another 1.5 years. Jeez, it's gonna take forever to add a Jango Fett in my collection. But anyways, going back to the head sculpt, you could see Hot Toys nailed the facial expression of Temuera Morrison in the movie. Love the hair sculpt. You can see he's got a little fade there. It's got a scar on the left side of his face. You can see some of the veins popping out. Guys, this is amazing. This turned out amazing. I'm so excited. But yeah, guys, this is probably one of the best head sculpts I've seen all year. I mean, I thought that Solo portrait turned out great, and even that Wasp portrait turned out great. But man, they did even better with this head sculpt. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this portrait. All right, so let's move on to the helmet. And as you can see, this helmet turned out perfect as well. I mean, look at it. Look at all the details on the helmet. The paint application and weathering is on point. Man, this is probably one of Hot Toys' best work on a trooper from Star Wars. Man, really loving in how this helmet turned out. And now let's move on to the rest of the figure. All right, so let's move down towards his suit. And guys, I am really, really surprised in how good this suit turned out. I'm not sure what Hot Toys did with like the screen printing, the paint application, and the weathering on this suit, but man, it looks unique and looks really, really good. They definitely captured how his armor looked in the movie with this suit. You can see like battle damage and scratches all around. The chest armor, the pauldrons. The paint application has like a dull matte look to it. I'm not sure how to explain it, but seriously guys, this looks really, really good. As we move down to the bottom half of the figure, you can see that same dull matte finish that you see on the armor on the top half of the figure carries all the way down to the bottom half. Again, great weathering, amazing detail, beautiful paint job on the armor. And I do want to mention that the undersuit is made out of like a stretchy cotton material. But yeah, guys, this is probably one of the most movie accurate armor suits that Hot Toys has ever made. And I really love how it turned out. All right, so before I give you guys my final verdict on Commander Cody, definitely hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so that you guys won't miss out on any future Star Wars content I drop on my channel. So here's my final verdict on Commander Cody. If you're a fan of the Clone Wars and the prequels, this is a must-have in your collection. This is by far one of the best trooper releases by Hot Toys, and I absolutely had no complaints or gripes about this figure. I am so happy that this figure turned out great, and I hope it does really well so we can get more clone troopers in the future. But by the looks of it, Hot Toys is not waiting to see how well this release does, because they are already moving forward by giving us a Commander Rex, Coruscant Guard, and the 501st Battalion Clone Trooper. All these trooper releases are executing their own Order 66 on my wallet right now, and hopefully we can get a Commander Gree, Bly, Fives, Echo, and other troopers in the near future. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and hopefully it helped you guys make your decision on whether or not to pick up this figure. But trust me guys, pick up this figure. Thank you for watching, and always remember to do what you love and love what you collect. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.